Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, August 22nd, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is Aham Prima, which means I am divine love. I love using Sanskrit meditations because the vibrations of the sounds in the words really can shift things. So I was just doing my patron group for the full moon, and that's one of the things that came up was a Sanskrit mantra. And so as I was sitting for the mantra for this full moon energy for our last few hours of Sun and Leo, it felt so aligned. Aham Prima. So spend a little time just, whether you're saying it in your head, whether you're saying it out loud, and really let the knowing of I am divine love permeate your being. All right, so full moon in Aquarius energy. Actually, today in general is a really interesting day. So we have our second full moon in Aquarius. We began Leo with a full moon in Aquarius. We're ending Leo with a full moon in Aquarius. Is it significant that we're having two full moons, Alpha and Omega Aquarius energy? I would say the focus on Aquarius is significant because we have Jupiter and Saturn. There's such focus on this energy, reminding us the importance of our vision, reminding us the importance of our vibration, and even on top of the cards, the new vision card. I think last time I was wearing this, I matched the card too. So we match, and holding your vision, trusting in it, not letting all the outside mishmash take you away from being able to stand in your vibration and not take you out of being able to hold your vision. It's really important in this energy. So that's, to me, the significance of this. It's like 29 degrees Aquarius. This is your master lesson, to be able to hold your vibration, to know your vibration, to be able to honor it, to be able to hold your vision, to know your vision, to be able to honor it. And I also love that with this full moon, we actually have a grand trine in air. So it's a really airy day, but the air energy is like connect with like-minded. What I'm imagining in my head, I posted this on Instagram, I think I don't know, last week or something, but like starlings, birds will come together and like fly in this group and like move together, and they're just working together, like watching each other. And that's what I'm feeling in this like-minded energy, like really connecting. There's so much tension and division. So today, let it not be about tension or division. Let it be about connecting with like-minded and moving in harmony in that energy, especially with the North Node and Venus connecting, finding that balance, finding that harmony in connection. So let's dig into this Sabian symbol for this full moon in Aquarius, or let's do the time of it. Full moon will happen at 5:02 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 8 a.m. Eastern. The Sabian symbol. I'm going to read the 29 degree, but I'm also going to read the 30 degree one as well. So 29 Aquarius is a butterfly emerging from a chrysalis. And the keynote, the capacity to utterly transform the character of one's consciousness by radically altering the structural patterns of everyday living. So be the change you want to see in the world. Live the change. And I also think this is like, you don't see butterflies out there like wrestling others. Like, you have to follow what I'm doing. Live your truth. Live your highest path. That's the best way to find alignment, and you will find others find that alignment, like the starlings, like I said, in the sky. Now, I love the next one. It just feels so in flow with this. So, deeply rooted in the past of a very ancient culture, a spiritual brotherhood in which many individual minds are merged into the glowing light of a unanimous consciousness is revealed to one who has emerged successfully from his metamorphosis. It almost feels like, what's happening, right? It's interesting because they're actually talking about flowers blooming as the original symbol for it, blooming all together. But anyway, the spiritual brotherhood, this very ancient culture, emerging from metamorphosis. There's that theme in between these Sabian symbols, emerging the metamorphosis and reaching a new spiritual level. And I really do feel like we're all, between all this Aquarius energy that we're going through, we're all going through leveling up, as it were, in our individual levels, recognizing that we're not on the same level. And I don't think that it's about like one level being higher than another. It's just where you're at. So recognizing, okay, this is just where you're at. It's not higher. It's like, I don't know. Words are kind of failing me. Anyway, it's in alignment, right? It's alignment. So it's finding where you are, working on leveling up yourself, going through your personal metamorphosis, and being able to hold your vision. That's the master lesson of this full moon Aquarius energy. So really being able to hold that. Now it's really interesting because we're going to have the full moon at 5 a.m. Before we have the full moon, we have the moon meeting with Jupiter. And Jupiter in Aquarius is again reminding us, your vision, it's possible. I wish I could recreate the cards that I pulled for my patron group, but they're beautiful. It was about success. It was about being able to hold the vision and trusting in that. So hold the vision. Do your best not to get too caught up in the division that is created at this time. The wisdom of this card is don't get stuck here or there. Fall into the center. Fall into the crevice. Fall into your heart. So hold your vision. Fall into your heart. Hold the line of your heart. I see that out there. So many hold the line, whatever it is. Hold the line of love. Hold the line of your heart. Connect into that energy in and for this. And then after this full moon, I am sure that today is going to be an epic full moon over kind of day. We have the sun shifting out of Leo into Virgo at 2:35 p.m. That is 5:35 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to go into zero sun energy, and we're also going to have the moon shifting. The moon will be shifting actually 5:42 a.m. So between the moon shifting into Pisces, and we're kind of going into daydream land, sun shifting into Virgo, which I'm going to dig into tomorrow's horoscope, and this full moon over, today is going to be like a day where visioning, being languid, being calm, connecting with like-minded people. This is the way to move through the day, as I feel. And again, spending time honing your vibration, spending time connecting with your vision and working on that energy. So besides that, like I said, it's just a shifty kind of day. It's going to be a zero kind of day. I'm going to do the Virgo scope in the next horoscope. So tomorrow evening, I will have that up. But in my cards, I have exhaustion, moment to moment. So I would say with this moon in Pisces, be in your individual flow. You may be really activated by that 29 Leo. You may be feeling extra creative. Sun in Leo, moon in Pisces can also feel quite dramatic, as I've said in the past. So you may have some dramatic feels come up to be moved through. It's part of the exhaustion card, is like, what are you carrying that you can put down? So that includes your feels. You know, if you're having some heavy feels come up. I actually have the moon card, which is past lives. So there may be some things coming up from the depths to be released so that you can better align and hold your vision. So do be aware of that, but keep thinking this is all part of your personal metamorphosis process. And how can you engage with that energy? And how can you engage with your next level that's being called in and that you're being asked to step into? So I'm going to leave you with Hum Prima. I encourage you to spend some time grounding, especially with Grand Trine air energy, because that can definitely make us very flighty on top of the full moon in Aquarius. So spend some time grounding in. And you can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.